Are we
All
live?
right. I think we
Yay.
are. I think we are. Let me just
Oh
make
my
sure.
gosh. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Listen,
But it's
it's been a
morning somewhere
Monday.
for somebody. So I'm just saying,
I
somewhere it's
know.
morning,
Somewhere in like the other side of the world.
right?
They're 12 hours behind or ahead of us probably. Um, Happy Monday. It's been a Monday. It's been a Monday. It's been a Monday. So we are hopping on for our real estate unfiltered conversation. And I already got a lot of my sassiness out of my system with Carissa. So I'm gonna try to like not be sassy right now. Um, the
No, we're
irony,
we're here raw, unfiltered, remember? So
I
like let's
know.
let's give the same
I know.
sassiness. No.
I know. But I don't want to like go on like a 45-minute rant about like, listen. So part of what we're gonna spin, because life be lifing, right? And so the irony is that I did an affirmations this morning. Y'all know I do affirmations weekly, or if you don't know now, you know, on my page. And so I used to do it like five, like every day for the week, right? And now I just do one to focus on for the whole week. So this morning I woke up feeling pretty good, but like I have a lot happening this week that in the back of my mind, right? That's how we're ops people. So that's how our mind works. I'm already cataloging
Yeah.
all the things that I need to do and newsletters and posts and blah blah blah. And I was just like, nope, we're not starting with that energy, Josie. Okay, the work's gonna happen, the work's gonna get done. So I'm still gonna get up and do my workout. I'm still gonna get on my pivot call. I'm still gonna like go through my morning. I had some stuff around the house I wanted to do before I left to go to the office. So that's what I did. So today's or this week's affirmation was I can embrace the messy middles that lead me towards my goal, right? I can embrace the messy middles that lead me towards my goals. And then within the caption, which I'll let you go read at some point if you want, I challenge the messy middle to come for me, right? And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm here for it. It is what it is. And then famous last words as I get to the office a couple hours later, I think. I'm getting ready for our team meeting. I dropped some tea on my laptop. Now, you know that song, is it Sandler? Like you're leaving the house, like phone, wallet, keys, got my phone.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So for me, it's my laptop. It's literally like it's phone, wallet, keys, laptop. Cause like I'll sooner forget my wallet than I'll forget my laptop if I'm going somewhere, okay?
Same. Same.
Because I live and die by it. And so I had to just stop, literally panic, douse it, like do all the things, dry it, flip it upside down, hop on my phone for my team meeting. And I'm like, so I don't have our meeting agenda done because I just had to spend the last like 20 minutes or so trying to save my laptop. And I'm going to sit here for this meeting, but I really should be going to Best Buy, right? It's quite
Yeah.
frankly how I was feeling. So I'm going to go to Best Buy as soon as I'm done with this meeting, even though I did have 5,000 other things that I was planning to do like as soon as I was done with this meeting. And at the end of the day, it just brought me right back to my affirmation that I have to just embrace the messy middles, right? And like best laid plans, they say it all the time. Like you don't know what curveballs life or the day will throw at you. And rather than falling apart to shambles, like how do you pick yourself up? Like just stop, which is literally what I just did, and just pivot, right? For lack of a different word, I guess.
No, I mean you hit it nail like spot on. So when you were saying about when we are talking before we got on here, you're talking about your affirmations and you're like, I dare, the messy middle to come to me or come for me. Um, I don't think a lot of us understand, no matter what God you believe in, who you pray to, what religion you are. I really want you to understand, like when you're praying for something, we don't we don't necessarily understand that how powerful our words are in the aspect of like when you pay I'm paying for praying for I'm paying for patience. I'm praying for patience, but how do you get patience unless you are required to use them? Like so therefore, like when I'm like my kids are driving me nuts and I'm like, God, please grant me the patience to get through. I can only build that strength by going through it and experiencing it. So I say all this, say like the messy middle kills me too. Like the unexpected kills me. And I'm realizing quickly that that's where I need to get better is understanding that I can't control everything, but I can control what I can control. And I love that you said you started your day out with that mindset and you made sure you did your workout and you were on your call, right?
Hmm.
And the reason I say I'm not saying those two things are going to make you $1 million, right? So that's not ultimately
Right.
the business goal is, but however, your mindset might not be the same as we're speaking right now if you didn't do the things to pour into yourself in the morning, right? So
Right.
you took that time when you had it because there weren't a million fires.
Right.
If you would have put that off till this afternoon to do the things to pour into you, those are the things that don't get done.
Right. I'd be dropping
So
F-bombs all night, and then I'd be annoyed that like what's important to me personally, but I choose, and I know that like I would sacrifice something important to me if it meant that I needed to step up more for the team or for one of the businesses or whatever, right? And but there's still that level of like, of course, I'm the one that has to lose out
you get
because
the resentment. The resentment
right,
starts to kick in. Like
right.
everybody else is winning, but what about Josie?
Exactly.
Right?
Right. It's resentment at yourself, right? So that like that's
Right.
what we're saying, but it's because you just don't know what would
Yes.
happen.
But that is truthfully that what you just went through, I mean, all day is probably our everyday, like without realizing it. Like we do pivot and move so much. But that is really the reason that I have began like, I've been on this journey where I do my mornings slow in the morning because that's the only quiet time I get that I can pour into myself and not get with how my day is because I am same as you. We wear like two and three different hats every day.
Right.
And you are not the broker of your brokerage, but you're a broker-ish position where you're answering questions for your agents and having to pivot for them. And I do the same. So it's like, in order to be able to do that, you absolutely have to control what you can control. And that is the wee hours of the morning where nobody else can bother you. And so that's really like, I mean, I am going to post about this later, but structuring your day, and Josie and I talk about it all the time, and you know that Josie is, the white space on your calendar and just having enough on there so that you can pivot because we all experience this, whether we know it or not, like, where we have to jump here and go there. And a lot of the time in the positions we are in real estate, we are really at the beck and call of other people's calendars. So it's not only controlling our calendar, but like, hey,
Right.
what do you have here? And can I do this here? And it's just a lot of moving pieces. So
Right.
the premise of this is control what you control. Like if that means you waking up early in the morning to do what you need to do for you to get your day started, then you do that. If that means if you're a night person more, where you're like, oh no, cut off at 8 o'clock and I have from 8 to 10 to do everything for me. Do what works for you because even in as much as I am disciplined in the morning, I'm going to be honest, like I haven't, I have not worked out in quite some time. When I say worked out, I mean I go for
Right.
my walks and stuff.
Right.
And it was because of I had some procedures done, which I'm having
Right.
another one on Wednesday. So I was like, I'm not getting back in my routine doing all that stuff. However, I said to Paul, I don't feel guilty because I'm doing what's best for my body right now. And
Mhm.
so in the morning, I've just started my morning slow, have done a little bit more reading, and it's felt great. And I'm gonna go back to what I
Right.
normally do, but in this moment in my life, I knew I needed that. So I don't feel guilty.
Yep.
And um I've talked about it before too, and where I talk about like, yes, you had some bad things happen. Not, I'm not saying like detrimental, but spilling shit on your computer is
Listen,
a
it
lot.
could have been.
Like,
It could have been. So yes, the moral of the laptop, I'm using it. It is okay. The Best Buy guy was super sweet because he saw how stressed I was,
yeah,
and it just might deal with some sticky keys. The laptop is okay, right? But it could have been so much worse. And
it
I
could have.
realized that, and I maybe have a backup laptop over there, and if not, I would have had to figure it out. I would have had to
That's
figure
it.
it
And
out.
that's it. And really, like, do we not get like we might stress over some things, but we have made it through 100% of all the things we've gone through. So I posted it a while ago too. It was like a quote, but it says, you stress out a lot for someone who's always figured it out. So keep that in mind when you're going through
Good
something.
one.
It's just a moment, right? Give yourself call the 5 minutes of funk, cry, scream, go for a walk, you know, boohoo me, and then you're like, it's 5 minutes and I'm done. I didn't have a bad day. I had a bad moment, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to let that
Yeah.
moment ruin my day. I'm going to pivot because I am in control ultimately of this. I
Hmm.
can't control the outside. I can't, I don't know how the spill happened, but I did the same
I
thing.
don't
I had my
even.
computer for like 5 minutes
It was like
and I
slow
spilled
motion
coffee.
trauma. I couldn't even tell you how it. I don't remember hitting the cup. I don't even know how it
I
happened.
know, and that's how I felt about my coffee. I was like, when I had my computer for five, like literally, you remember I told you I was like, yeah, I don't even want to tell Paul. Like he bought me a brand new Mac, which he got me, no pun intended, the Mac Daddy of them. So like the highest everything, and it was like 2 weeks old, and I spilled coffee on it, and the same thing. I picked it up quick, dumped it upside down, let it air out, used the not
Right.
air dry,
Yeah, the
air
blower
duster.
thing. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Oh my God. And thank God it did not ruin anything, but I was freaking the hell out because I'm
Right,
like, it's my livelihood. Like it
right,
literally, uh, we do everything from it.
right.
So,
And this is where people where where oh my gosh, I can't even because I'm so like there's a part of me that's still twitching, okay? Trust me on the inside because that really like I was pissed. I was pissed, pissed, pissed. And after I left Best Buy and he told me that it'll probably be okay, like I grabbed lunch. A lot of times I skip lunch because I just don't need it. Don't be hungry. I stopped. I came home. I took like 30 minutes to just put on some mindless TV and actually eat lunch. And I
mhm,
was like, I'm not rushing back to sit down at the computer because I don't want this energy to continue for the rest of the day.
right.
Like, again, it is what it is. And it sucks that it happened, but I cannot let it derail my entire day. Like, I'm that much more appreciative that I did get up and do the workout, that I did like keep my routine and stay on the pivot call
Yep.
and and whatever other things that I do, right? So that's the controlling what you can control. It's your mindset as well as your actual actions, right? I maybe could have controlled the tea not falling there, but once it happened,
That's
right?
it.
Like,
Like, yeah, it's done. It's done and over with. And I
right,
can say the what ifs all day long, but
that
it
part,
happened and
that part. But how do
you
you not
did
stay in the funk?
right.
And that's why it's important. It's not just a do it now. Like, well, yes, do it now if you're having a bad day, but it needs to be a constant practice. You need to constantly be in that mode of elevating yourself and trying to uh protect almost, right? Like that's how I visualize it almost. There is like a bunker surrounding my mind from all of these just negative things, right? And I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, so I'll say like I said the devil working hard. He working
Yeah.
hard. Okay, last week was a really good productive week for me. God showed up in so many ways. So I was like the devil decided to show up today and like really try to come for me. And I was like, you know what, devil? like like I'm playing Pac-Man over here to keep him away.
Yes. And really, though,
Yeah,
what you have to know too, Josie, and I know you know this, but whoever needs to hear it is like when things like this pop up, it's because you're on the brink of a breaking point in a good way, right?
breakthrough. Hmm.
Yes. And it really is like you will have these challenges. And if you don't feel uncomfortable, you might want to question what direction you're going in because it's probably too easy for a reason.
Right.
So
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Like,
Yeah.
we all have our funks. Just don't let it consume your day. Like
That part.
literally, like Josie did. She had a reset. That's it. Like some
That
people
part.
go for a walk. Some people sit like I do. I'll turn on some Netflix or go for a walk or, have a soda. Like I love Coke. So I'll be like, I'm drinking a
Treating
Coke.
yourself to a coat. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and so just your takeaway today is you're not going to have it all under control 100% of the time, but just control what you can. And that is the only thing you can absolutely 100% control is your mindset.
Right.
So keep
Right.
that in
You
mind.
can't control what happens, but you can control how you react and respond to it.
Yes,
Part. Yeah.
absolutely. So
So wishing you all a much better Monday than I was having. But a wonderful week ahead because we are all going to win this week and that's it. That there is no if and or buts. We're here to win it. We're in it to win it.
100%. Well, I will talk to you guys later and have a wonderful week.
Bye guys.
Bye.